Are we ready to do this?
I don't think we have a choice. What's up, world? I'm Johnny.
I'm Whitney.
And we are the Life Theory couple. In our channel, we are sharing our journey towards enriching life and experiencing continuous health, wealth, and mindfulness. Please join the journey and hit the like button. Subscribe. It costs you like
nothing.
Yeah.
You will give us a smile. We really appreciate it.
Thank you in advance.
Let's get to it. Today we are discussing marital conflict.
Yes, no romantic relationship exists without conflict, but the ones that choose to discuss issues are the ones that tend to last.
Yes, in order to grow as a couple and become a better partner for your partner, you must eventually resolve conflicts.
And that is why we are sharing 5 of 10 conflicts in this video today. Please comment below if you have experienced any of these conflicts yourself. Yo, hey, Whitney. Come here real quick.
Yes, we got.
I'm finding like a ton of apartments that are like for rent for like 800 bucks. This one right here, I mean, there's a review that says like they hear gunshots at night, but I mean, that's not a big deal, is it? I mean, it's just guns, you know. We live in Texas, that's normal.
Do they have washer and dryer inside the unit?
It looks like a lot of these don't have them inside the unit, but they have those community ones.
No.
Why not?
No.
You can't do the community?
I don't like it, no.
So you want the units inside?
I want the washer and dryer in the unit, yes.
Right.
Yes. That's a must. It's a must.
I found 2 guys like on Craigslist, and I mean, we could be paying a quarter of what we pay now in rent if we just went and lived with these 2 guys.
We tried that before, and what happened? I found an used condom in the stairs.
Well,
another of our biggest conflicts was housing and how much we were willing to pay for an apartment or a house or any housing situation.
And my willingness to pay for housing was like super low. I'm super frugal. I was when I met Whitney. I was living with 2 roommates at the time. I also, you know, have chosen to live in more ghetto areas because I'm like, the rent is way cheaper and I don't want to pay what's even considered the average rent. But this was not acceptable for Whitney. She had to live in some place that was decent, that had the accommodations that were important to her. And it was something that I had to give up. And
more than that, it was the space. I wanted to have the space just for the 2 of us because it was the first years of our marriage. I wanted to enjoy that time and not be worried about others living within the same space.
Yeah, so it was more convenient for Whitney. It never really bothered me, but it was just that we had to work through, and we eventually did, and we came to an agreement and said, you know what, we're gonna pay rent, and that's gonna be what it is, and move forward from there. Looks good.
Didn't you just use that in the toilet?
All right, another conflict that we have had is cleaning standards. Specifically, the way we choose to clean.
And why do we choose to clean things with, or specific items with?
Yeah, the thing is, like, we both care about cleaning, but I tend to be a little bit more loose with like what items we use to clean. I do not use the same rag on the toilet on the kitchen counter. That is like a no-no. But you know, there have been many situations where like I do something in a specific way that Whitney doesn't like, and Whitney, honestly, she just gets really frustrated.
I do. I want my house to be cleaned in a very specific way, and I'm just a freak about it.
No. And we both are kind of clean freaks, so in order to kind of like figure out what to do, you know, we both want to clean. So Whitney values the way we clean, so I've had to adjust and just change a little bit and specifically how I clean in order to make sure that things are done to her standard, and it satisfies both of us because the house is clean.
And I've had to learn to communicate how do I want those items or things to be cleaned specifically.
Hello? Yo, hey, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, oh, you guys are gonna be where? In like, what, 2 hours? Oh, yeah, I could totally be there. Where at again? Oh, that's not a problem. Yeah, in 2 hours I'll be there. I'll let Whitney know, and I'm sure she's gonna want to go and see you guys. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys. See you soon. Peace. Bye. Yo, Whitney.
Sylvia?
We're gonna go see a couple guys here in 2 hours.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna go see a couple guys. It's Friday night.
We said we were gonna do date night.
When did we say that?
We talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Mm. No, we didn't.
It's in the calendar, we put it in there.
Show me, where is it?
Well, open your calendar.
Okay.
There you go, Friday.
Ooh. It does say date night, but hey, hanging out with the guys is gonna be the same as like date night, right? Like,
We
same amount of fun.
have been doing that every single Friday.
But it's always a good time.
Go by yourself.
What's the big deal?
You go by yourself then.
Okay. I'll let them know.
Another one of our major conflicts was moving from the Bachelor Life to Married Life. And guess who had the most trouble with this?
It was me. Totally guilty of having that struggle. Yeah, before we met, I'm pretty much an extrovert. So my friends would call, I would be there in an hour.
And go.
Go. The whole day. I'd be gone the whole weekend, almost the whole week. If I had the whole week off, I'd just be gone. I wouldn't even be home. Obviously, when getting with Whitney and forming a relationship, she was not so interested in seeing my friends all the time, all day, every day.
Besides, like just starting new married life, I am an introvert, so there are times where I just need to be at home.
Yeah.
And not see people.
So we just had to end up setting a boundary and saying like, hey, what's appropriate? Let's like really think, strategize, and use our time, and do calendars, and just get more clear about those things.
Yeah. Now we plan and we stick to the plan.
And it's made both of us super satisfied.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beta, it smells like food. Where's my plate?
It's in the kitchen. You can make yourself some. It's on the stove.
Are you eating by yourself?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Whitney?
Okay, so the first conflict that we've had is cultural conflict. Specifically,
Eating by yourself.
eating by yourself. Why is this such a big deal?
In my culture and the way I grew up, eating by yourself is very offensive, not considering your partner or your family at the time you are putting the meals together. it's not okay. And in this case, I do take it personal.
Yeah, for me, I didn't grow up that way. It was kind of like free for all. When you're hungry, there's food in the kitchen, go make it yourself. So this is the way I've been living my life for years, like over a decade, until Whitney came into my life. So it was a big adjustment for me specifically. But we worked through it.
As we reflect on the conflicts we have encountered with each other and resolved, we have come to realize that there are generally 5 steps to follow that will help you resolve any type of conflict in your marriage or romantic relationship. First, recognize conflict. Second, express values, desires, and needs. Third, accept faults and differences. Fourth, talk it out to gain perspective. Fifth, commit to required changes and set boundaries that will respect and enhance the relationship.
This brings us to the final takeaway for this video. When resolving conflicts, at some point you or your partner will require change, and with that should come some expected frustrations and anxiety. This is because the human brain reacts to all types of change like it is a negative thing. And we're talking about big and small changes. What I mean is your brain is literally triggering these fear receptors and synaptic responses when confronting any type of change. When people fail to realize this is happening, and worse, when people fail to restructure their thought processes so that their mind is telling their brain that this change is okay, they never develop the ability to actually change, but instead they resist that change all the way through, and the relationship never evolves in a respectful or enriching way.
If you choose to ignore this process and not come to a reasonable commitment toward each other to resolve these conflicts, the pain that you experience from not having your values, desires, and needs fulfilled will become worse. That pain will bottle up and the relationship will eventually fall apart.
Now, on the bright side, if you choose to change, this will lift the spirit of your partner because their values, desires, and needs will be met. They will love you more, and you will be able to connect even more at an intimate level.
How
this camera?